Yes, sir. Given host.
Okay, okay. Good afternoon, Rashmi. Good afternoon, Julian. Good afternoon, all. Still 3 minutes more, so we will wait. Let's, if they want to join, someone will join late. So yesterday we have seen till here. Everyone got the note. Yesterday's note, you got it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. Please tell me whether you got the notes of excretory system, like what yesterday's I have taken. Did you get notes or not? Yeah, I'm speaking loudly. See, all my volume is high. Can you hear now? Shreya is not able to hear me. One more minute. We'll see how much they have joined. Yeah, 20. Okay. So please, Shreya, increase your volume or please check your connectivity. So next we'll start like blood containing urea and waste salt that will pass through what? Kidney. Okay. So the nephron will filter it. As I've told you, an example, tea. You're making a tea in a kettle. Then you are pouring the tea in a teacup with a tea filter. So when you pour the tea, all the liquid will come down to the teacup and the tea powder will be filtered. Okay. So the same thing, if just like a bowl, the blood vessels, the renal artery, renal means kidney, the renal artery will bring the blood from all parts of the body, and then it will from the heart. Okay, from the heart the renal artery will come and then it will give to the kidney. So the blood will be filtered and all the waste material will be removed, and then the blood will go back to the body circulation. Okay, so this is what happens, we have seen yesterday. So we'll see that all these things place urine are left in the kidney. Urine are left in the kidney. So we'll see from the next, like when the urine is formed, urine thus formed by each kidney. Each kidney plays a role. Okay, and both the kidney will perform same function. So we are learning only one kidney. Okay, why to talk about the both the kidney with the process is same. Okay, so kidney is then passed through the ureter. I think you know what is ureter. Yesterday I taught you. No problem. Today you will get. If you have not got the notes, today you will get everyone. Everyone will get. Okay. So it will pass through the ureter. Let's see the ureter, how it will be there. So the kidney, here the urine is formed. In this, the urine is produced. Okay. Urine produced after filtration. Okay. Then this length, this entire length is ureter. Ureter. So once the urine is formed in this, that will travel like this down to urinary bladder from both the kidney. From both the kidney, it will come to urinary bladder, and then at last it will come outside through urethra. Okay. See, you can see that this is the ureter. Ureter. So it will come down to the ureter. Then what is this ureter? We can say it is a tube like structure. Tube like structure which connects the kidney to the bladder. Okay, kidney to the bladder. Which bladder here? This bladder is called as urinary bladder. The function of this bladder is to store the urine. Okay, urinary bladder. Now urine will be stored under this. Urine is stored. Urine is stored in the urinary bladder. Okay, for some time. Okay, and when there is when urinary bladder is completely filled with the urine, then you will get a sense of urination. Okay, so urine bladder for some time, or we can say some interval. Sometimes we can say some for some time, and at regular intervals, on regular basis, it will release, or it is released. So when urinary bladder, for example, if there is a glass, in this glass already there is a completely filled water. If you pour again water, what happens? It will overflow. So same thing, urinary bladder, when it is filled with urine, it has to be released away from the body, so that the next blood, when it is filtered, that urine will form and get stored. Okay. So once the urinary bladder is completely stored, then it will be thrown outside. Okay, that is called as, so going urination in biology, which is called as micturition. Okay, so it is released. The removal of this, okay, removal of urine from body, okay, like body through what? Through urethra. Okay, and the process is called as, maturation. process is called as maturation. Okay, so this is how the urine will come out, like the opening. You see the opening of urinary bladder. Opening of urinary bladder. Some like some this urinary bladder should have control. Okay, there's something should be controlling this urinary bladder. Only then there is a release of urine and all this process will take place. Okay, so the urinary bladder is controlled ring of muscles. Ring of muscles, which is called as sphincter muscle. Already we have seen in the digestive system sphincter muscle. Sphincter muscles which will prevent the backflow. Okay. Now, when the bladder, becomes completely full, with urine, this sphincter muscles opens and allow the urine to come outside. Flow out. Okay. Any doubt is there? Now we'll see about the next excretory organ, which is carbon dioxide. How carbon dioxide is excreted out. Okay, so it is a like a product of waste. It is a waste. It is a product as a. It is produced as a waste product in our body by cells during respiration process. In respiration process, we have learned in respiratory system how oxygen get into our body, and alveoli will give it to the capillaries. Capillaries inside there will be blood, and then blood will carry this oxygen, and then it will be delivered to the cells. Okay, yeah, by lungs. So in cellular respiration, when the oxygen is utilized in the cell. Okay, so whenever the oxygen is utilized in the cell, so mitochondria will use the oxygen and they will produce energy. So when the energy is produced at that time, some waste material will also be produced. Okay, yes, you are eating something, so all the food is not completely absorbed and used by the body. Some waste material is given out as a human excreta. So same way, when something is utilized, some waste material will be produced. That is natural. Okay, and that waste material has to be thrown away from the body. Okay, so the removal of carbon dioxide, we'll see how this removal of carbon dioxide takes place. Okay, so it is produced as a waste product. Okay, in our body, cells during the during the process of respiration. During the process of respiration. So in this process, what happens? Like food, you can take food molecules. Say food is there. Okay. Now this food will be broken down. Food will be broken down in the respiration process. Okay, and then they will release what? They will release energy. Release energy. Okay, this energy will be in the form of ATP. Okay, in this process, while they release energy, okay, they will also release what? Carbon dioxide. They will also release releases CO2. This is the waste product which is formed by the cell. Okay, now this has to be completely removed. So this we can study that CO2 is removed from our body. CO2 is removed from our body. Okay, which organ? Lungs. One student has answered by lungs. Aditya Kumar. Okay. ATP. Yashwant, ATP means adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate. Okay. Lungs. So now organ here is lungs. The lungs will help this removal of carbon dioxide by lungs during exhalation. Exhalation process means releasing the carbon dioxide outside. Okay, therefore lungs can also act as a excretory organ. Can we say lungs is a excretory organ? Therefore lungs is also called as excretory organ. Okay, why? For removing yeah, now sound is coming. See, okay. See how lungs will detect the carbon dioxide. So whenever the RBC comes from the body parts and into the alveoli, they are loaded with the carbon dioxide. In our lungs, we breathe, we take oxygen inside. So when oxygen quantity is more, the carbon dioxide pressure is less, diffusion pressure. So due to that, they will detect. Okay, so due to that, there is an automatic exchange. Diffusion will take place. Okay. Okay, so therefore the lungs is also a respiratory excretory organ or not? Lungs is a excretory organ as well as respiratory organ also for removing carbon dioxide. Waste product CO2 from the body. Okay, means if by a simplified diagram you understand. So let us say that there is a let us say there is a cell. Okay, think that this is a cell, and in this cell there is a nucleus. There is a nucleus. Animal cell will have nucleus in the center. Okay, so there is a nucleus. Inside the nucleus you can find that there is a nucleoplasm, and they have dna dna DNAs are present. So think that this is a nucleus. Outside here you can find endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, and then you can find golgi bodies like this, but you will find one more organelle, which is mitochondria. So we are going to give importance to this mitochondria. Okay, in this mitochondria so whenever you take oxygen, O2, this oxygen will get into the cells, and they will produce oxygen will come inside this, and they'll produce ATP. ATP is produced. Okay, all the mitochondria will produce ATP. Per cell, mitochondria can be many. Okay, it can be 1,000 or it can be one present. Cytoplasm. This is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm. Okay, so it is present in the cytoplasm. Now in turn this all mitochondria will they'll produce carbon dioxide, so they will also produce CO2. CO2 is produced inside the cell. CO2 is produced. Okay, so this CO2, I'll erase one ATP from here so that I can write CO2. So this CO2 now has to, it will come outside, it will enter into the blood. It will enter into blood, and it will be carried to lungs. It will be taken to the lungs. Can you see the lungs? Okay, it will be taken here. Now in the lungs, this CO2, so CO2 will enter inside CO2, and then it will travel out. Okay, inside the cell, that is cytoplasm. We'll see that. Okay, we'll see difference. So this is what happened. So O2 from atmosphere, O2 from atmosphere, O2 from atmosphere, ATM means atmosphere. Okay, it will come into the cell. Okay, and then it will go out. So this is how it will carbon dioxide is produced. It is also a waste material which is doing it. Okay, So there is, once again I will tell, in lungs the O2 comes, okay, as O2 path you can see the O2 will travel in the lungs like this, and it will go in this way to the cell, and they will be used to form ATP, and they will also produce carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide will enter into the blood circulation, and then they will come to the lungs, and then it will go. There is a respiratory, that is another one big cycle. So you no need to study that. Okay, just you think you will study that in higher classes. Whenever they do some kind of a process, CO2 will be produced. This chemical reaction, you will not understand. You just remember it now, yes one, that CO2 is produced by our mitochondria. You learn this in 11th standard. See, you have to study 8, 9, 10. 3 more class you have to study to understand this. Okay. So now we'll see sweat, another different type of excretory waste product. Sweat. Yesterday, Satya asked me how sweat is useful. Sweat. Okay. Other gases already it will not enter in our body in deep into the cell. Okay. Other gases will be there in the lungs. From their lungs itself it will go. Our body will exchange only oxygen and carbon dioxide. That's all. Which gases you're talking about? Okay. So it is a liquid waste. First of all, it is a liquid waste of the body that is produced by sweat gland. Okay, which is present in our skin. Say I'm writing point by point, so it is a liquid waste of the body which is produced by sweat gland in our skin. Okay, now what it will contain? What sweat gland like sweat contains? It contain water. It contain water, some unwanted salts. That's why, see, why they are writing unwanted salt. They can write uh, different salt name, so you will not understand here. Okay, it is not important. You just remember what is unwanted salt. That's all. These unwanted salts exactly will study in higher classes like 11th and 12th. Till 10th also you will not study. So it is waste to know now. Okay, so some unwanted salts is there, and very small amount of urea will also be there. Urea, small amount. Now if you are asked how urea came here, then another, it is a big process. Okay, so just you remember that some urea is also there. In your saliva also there is a urea. When you are fasting for 3-4 days, then your saliva will have a urea. You can excrete urea through saliva. Then you'll ask why urea is coming through mouth. It should be coming through the kidney. So there is a different process. All these process you'll learn only in the 11th standard, chapter number 18. Okay, so there you will learn in detail, entire things you will learn there. Okay, so if you are interested, you can take bio group in 11th standard, then you will learn all this in detail, that why the mouth has urea, why our sweat gland has urea, why kidney is removing urea. Okay, so all these things you will learn in detail. So a small amount of urea will be there. So in what happened, like now there is a very hot summer. Okay, so during beneath the skin, yeah, yeah, both inside your skin or below the skin or sand, both. during hot. No, bloods are flowing in blood vessels, no? So how blood will come out? If you want blood to come out, then all the blood will come out, then you will die. Blood should not come out. In summer, we sweat lot. No, you just see, we sweat lot. Why we sweat lot? Because as the temperature increases, our body will also feel heat, so that the sweat should come outside. Okay, so what happened? The water will get evaporated from our body. So we sweat a lot. So this gets evaporated. Evaporated. Evaporated from our body. Why this happens? That will helps to provide helps to provide the cooling effect. Helps to provide cooling effect to the body. Helps to prevent affect the cooling effect to the body. So there are two major functions. Okay. Everywhere there is a vein, arteries, and blood capillaries. Everywhere, except cornea. Cornea in our eye, there is a cornea. That when you learn this, when I'll teach about eye, that time you will know. Okay. So there are two important function. So we'll see the two functions. Okay. Two function. The first one is helps to remove excess water. Okay, excess. For example, you're drinking too much water. You drink too much water and you feel a headache on your head. Okay, there will be headache. Okay, so when you drink excess waters by mistake, then excess water will come outside through this excess water, salt, and urea from the body. From the body. Second function, it helps to keep our body cool during hot summer. Hot summer days. Not in 7th standard, but when I'll complete the portion, some extra topic. When I'll complete the portion too early and still foundation class is going on, then I will teach you these extra topics. Okay. So first let me complete the chapter which is there in the NCERT book. So let me complete that. Then I will teach you. Surely I will teach you, Aditya. Okay. Next one. We'll see about dialysis. How yesterday somebody asked about the kidney failure. Okay. So let us think the kidney has not doing any function. Kidney stopped working. They are not doing any functions to filter. So filtration, especially the filtration of blood is not there. Okay. So if the filtration of blood is not there, then in that thing we can only remove the waste from the blood by yeah. So only by process is called as dialysis. From the dialysis process we can remove this. Okay, so we'll see dialysis. See, in dialysis, like normal functioning of the kidney is necessary for the good health of a person. Normal kidney or the normal functioning should be done. Okay, but there are some problem eating habits of the person. For example, if you don't drink more water in a day, you should drink at least 3 to 4 liters of water, or maximum 5, but it is minimum to drink 3 to 4 liters of water every day. Otherwise, if the water quantity, if you're taking less water is taken, there will be a problem in kidney stones may be formed. If you're taking less water and eating more lemon, citric acid, this, then there will be forming a kidney stone, which is calcium oxalate. Okay, so this kind of trouble will come in your kidney. To Then the kidney will stop filtering and there'll be a problem, even though as age person. Okay, when person is becoming age like 60, 70, 80, 90, some human being can be healthy, few, but mostly in the most cases the kidney will be stop working. Okay, and then we have to go to the dialysis process. Okay, so we can say sometime sometimes the kidney may stop working due to injury or some infection, maybe some infection. Okay, in this condition kidney is called as, this condition kidney is called as kidney failure. Kidney failure, which may lead to the accumulation of urea and this. Okay, so the kidney failure, what they will do, this kidney failure will leads to accumulation of urea in the blood. Okay, now if the blood will have more urea, so since the urea is a toxic substance which must be removed from the blood. Yes. Okay, so urea is very toxic substance, so it should be removed. Okay, it should be removed from the blood. Okay, so such person like kidney is failure, or they are not having a natural process of cleaning the blood, then the blood should be filtered periodically by artificial kingdom. Then in the kidney failure leads to this. So in artificial kidney is used in the kidney failure person. Okay, and this kidney failure, they will help to remove the all waste is removed, even urea is removed. This process of cleaning is called as, this process of cleaning of blood cleaning of blood Yeah. Urea is poisonous. Cleaning of blood is called cleaning of blood. Okay, cleaning of blood of a person by separating the waste product. Separating the waste product, which is urea. Which is urea. And this process is called as and the process dialysis. Okay. If it is present in very small amount, no problem. Okay. But when it is accumulation is done for very long time, then it will create a problem. We should remove it. Okay. So for example, like long term. Okay. The long term solution for patient suffering from kidney failure, suffering from kidney kidney failure is kidney like permanent solution. If the person is having kidney failure, what is the permanent solution? We have to do a kidney transplant. We have to take the kidney from one person and put into another person. Okay. Kidney transplantation. In 2 days back, in some place in India, there is a Dr. Verma. Is Dr. Verma or some doctor is there who has taken a patient maybe 150 kidney out of one from 150 person, and he has sold them to get money. Okay, so he has killed 150% to take the kidney out of it, and he was selling that organ. Okay, so doing this kind of thing is also illegal. It is not good. It is not good sign of human being. It is not good sign of being a doctor. Okay, so he got caught. He was doing for a long time. He got caught 2 days back, and he is in custody. Okay, so this kidney, he was doing a kidney trafficking. He was taking the kidney from the person and he was killing them, and then he sold the kidney for a very high price, those who need kidney. Okay, like for example, those who are having kidney failure, so for them the kidney is required, so he used to sell the kidney to them. Okay, and they will buy one kidney for 5 crore. So demand, if the demand is more, the kidney price will increase. If demand is less, then kidney price will demand is more, then the kidney price will increase. So these kind of all things will take place. Okay, so here the kidney transplantation is important here. Okay, that's why you can give a permanent solution. In this method, what happens in the kidney transplantation, like if it is stone can be removed, no problem. That is not a big process. Stone can be removed and it will again become normal. Okay, in this method, the deceased or damaged No. Once a cell is dead, kidney will stop functioning. Damaged kidney is removed. How stones are formed? That's what Julian, how stones are formed? It is again calcium oxalate. If I'll say, you will not understand. So it is out of your chapter. Okay. So that will keep it some other time. When I 1 hour, I will after completion the entire syllabus. I'll 1 hour or after that I will give you enough time. So ask doubt whatever you have, and I will teach you. Whether it is very high level also, I'll teach. No problem. But now let me complete the syllabus. Now kidney will be in the syllabus, and in that whatever that comes, I will teach you. Okay. So the kidney failure will be there, which is and removed, and matching kidney means according to the blood group. Matching kidney. For example, if I am having kidney failure, my blood group is O, then I will get a kidney from O blood group only. Okay. Please, those who have on the video, please off it. Okay. Please off all your video. Okay. It is disturbing to everyone. Okay. Samyukta is not able to see what I'm writing, so please off. So matching kidney. Matching kidney is important here. Okay. Matching kidney is donated. Matching kidney is donated by healthy person. Healthy, healthy person. How kidney stops working? When there is an infection, or when there is some kind of a problem, or when it is not working, the cells are not working properly, or when it is becoming age, that time the kidney will stop working. Okay. Healthy person will be donated, and then transplantation will take place by surgery. Okay. Now I'll show you the dialysis machine. You can see dialysis machine how it looks. See, this is how the dialysis machine is. Okay. In simplified diagram, I'll show you. This is a simplified diagram where how the dialysis works. Okay. You can see the blood from your body will come via this one. Blood from the body will enter through this. Okay. And here they will put one fluid, dialyzer fluid solution they will put, and from here the lesser fluid will come outside. What they have put, they'll come. So blood, when it flows in this all, in this pipe, small pipe inside this, then what happened? Due to the diffusion, the waste will come outside. You'll all learn this in 11th standard, so no need to worry about it. Okay. Then your blood which is pure will come outside. See, hand, they'll take the blood from here and they'll put it in this machine. This all will do the function again. From blood here, it will come back to your body. Okay. So this is the dialysis machine. We'll see another topic: excretion in animal. Excretion in animals. Okay. Like humans, animal also do. How can we prevent kidney from failure? be healthy, do exercise, drink lot of water. Okay, water is a very good for kidney. Okay, watermelon, cucumber, these are the fruit you can eat. Okay, musk melon is good for kidney. Okay, orange, lemon. So excretion in animals also, they like human beings. Animal will also, yeah, yeah. Only one hand the blood is taken. So like human being, other animal also do excretion. Okay. So animal also excrete waste from their body. This waste material can be of different types. Okay. So we can write that animals also excrete waste product from their body. Okay. In what way or like which waste material is removed from the body, it depends upon the ability of water. For example, we in terrestrial animal, water availability is less. Okay, so we drink water and we put in our body so that it is maintained. So whenever again it is water is less, then you feel thirsty, you put water again. For example, you think about fish. Fish is an aquatic animal, they're surrounding and they live in the water itself, so there is a huge amount of water. So for example, if you want to excrete ammonia, to remove the ammonia, huge amount of water is required. If we release ammonia, then there is no water at all, so it will be toxic. Then the land will become toxic. It is not at all good for good health. Okay, so when water is present everywhere, then this huge amount of water, they can neutralize, dilute the ammonia as a waste product. Okay, so it depends. So animal excreta animal waste material depends upon the availability availability of water. Okay, we can take an example about fish. Fish lives in a water. Okay, it is a aquatic aquatic animals. Okay, so they will excrete ammonia. They will excrete ammonia. Okay, so when they excrete ammonia, this ammonia will be in the gaseous form, which directly get dissolved in the water. So for example, this ammonia is present on the land, then we will inhale the ammonia and it will die. Ammonia is a poisonous gas, highly poisonous. Okay, so this ammonia, small, it's not big, like it will not be that much big, you can hold in one hand. Okay, very small kidney, your kidney can you hold in your hand, that much big. Okay, so the ammonia is excreted out in the gaseous form. Gaseous form. Now, which directly which directly get dissolved in water. Okay. Where is present ammonia? Ammonia will be present where you, what you think? It is a gaseous form, so it will be dissolved in a water. Land animal will not excrete ammonia. Okay, so this water will be completely dissolved with this. Example like land animal. If you take land land animals like lizard, birds, snakes, etc. We can say they have less water, have less water availability, less water availability. So this animal will excrete this animals excrete waste material waste material in the form of uric acid. Uric acid like pellets. Have you seen bird excreta? That is uric acid. Hello Rahul Sharma, what you're typing? JF. Yes, snake has. Yes, ammonia can be dissolved in blood. So that's why ammonia, when you eat lot of protein, this ammonia will be formed, and then this will be ammonia can be converted to urea. That's the cycle, ornithine cycle. Okay, so we'll stop here. Next class will continue next week. That how this bird excreta and how these things. We'll see that. Okay. You can see. Yes. Thank you. Yashwant, Sar, Sunday upload. What you are typing? Okay. Okay. Any doubt, Monica? Pellet. Pellets. Okay, Monica. Okay, thank you. What is the symptoms when we have kidney stone? You will have tremendous pain. That is the highest pain you will get in the human body. In male, kidney stone is the highest pain in male. In female, pregnancy is the highest pain, highest degree of pain. You cannot bear that. That much pain will be there in the even kidney stones form. So much pain will be there in your hip region. Whole body will be aching. Yes, I'll upload. Okay, thank you.